If you were a single young man who enjoyed going for runs in the county of San Andreas, you were in trouble. And it's because of a man named Merle Abraham. From aliens to Bigfoot, GTA 5 is full of mysteries and folklore. So today, I wanted to take a closer look at one of these mysteries. And why not start with the story of Merle Abraham, also known as the Infinity Killer. Merle Abraham was believed to be a resident of Sandy Shores in the state of San Andreas. He was said to be psychotic and developed an obsession with the number 8 and infinity. However, Merle died before the events of GTA 5, but his story is interesting and begins in 1999 when he murdered 8 single male joggers and hid their bodies from authorities. Merle was eventually arrested for this, and the locals called his case the Infinity Murders. But as the word began to spread about what Merle did, people were outraged. They went to his house in Sandy Shores and burnt it to the ground, but fortunately for us, the evidence survived, and today we are going to find out more about this case and where the victims' bodies were dumped. A good place to start is the previous residence of Merle Abraham. If we look around the burnt down house, we can see a phrase saying, "There will be 8" written on a broken wall. The number 8 and the infinity symbol is written all over this place, along with a pair of running shoes hanging from the ceiling and some tally marks on the wall. These tallies could have been the victims counting the days they were held hostage, as we can even see jars full of strange things that suggested that Merle took his victims back here before killing and dumping their bodies. In the house we can also find a newspaper article titled "Suspected Killer Merle Abraham Dies in Prison." The article goes on to talk about how Merle passed away in prison and how he never actually confessed to the 8 murders, but he did admit to having a weird obsession with the number 8. It also says that the police could never find the victims' bodies, but we will still try to see if we can use the evidence Merle left behind to find them. In fact, there's a strange marking in his house that looks like it could be a hint. If we leave Merle's house and head down the road to Senora National Park, we can see a rock with the number 8 on it. After looking around the rock, we can find a short nursery rhyme written on the back of the rock by our Infinity Killer. 1 is done, 2 was fun, 3 tried to run, 4 called mom, 5's not alive, 6 is next, 7's in heaven, 8 won't wait. The Infinity Killer seems to have given a brief detail of what happened for each of the murders. But if we head further south, into Senora Park, we can find another rock saying, "They want me, they can have, but they'll never get my people, even though I shall leave them sign enough where they put me." This riddle seems to suggest that Merle left evidence where they put him. This could mean that Merle left more clues at the place where the police put him, in Bolingbroke Prison. I'd just like to take a few seconds to say thank you guys for the recent support on the channel, and if you're enjoying this video, feel free to subscribe. When we have a look around Bolingbroke Prison, we can actually find similar graffiti with the infinity symbol. It can be found in the courtyard of the prison. The writing reads, "Where water meets land and fire once spewed forth, there the infinite 8 shall stay until I return." So it seems like the message we previously read in Senora Park was correct. Merle would leave the information as to where he had left the bodies in the place the police would put him. Accompanying this text is a familiar symbol, like the one we found in Merle's house. Except this time there is an arrow pointing north, and when we open our in-game map, this symbol resembles the rock found at the most northern point of the map, outside of Paleto Bay. If we pair the riddle with the map location, this must be where Merle dumped the bodies of the 8 runners. And when we start searching through the ocean, we can find 8 bodies wrapped in duct tape. Merle Abraham, aka the Infinity Killer, kidnapped and killed 8 runners. He then dumped their bodies in the ocean and left cryptic clues as to what happened. Thanks for watching, and why not check out a video on the creepy forest of San Andreas or the sad story of OG Loke.